today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 17 of the
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Tua now on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. Touchdown, L.A. Julio Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Jackson's throw complete there to Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Play action. It's Jackson. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, 34 yards. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. but I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Tua. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. To throw is Jackson. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 29 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 20. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And the catch made by Johnson.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
He scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson to the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Tua. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the counter, Gibson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tua going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Julio Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams are back within a score. Parkey with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. On 2nd and 9, Jackson steps away to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
from 10 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On play action, here's Tua. This is the tight end Fant. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Tua to throw again. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Cooper Kupp
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Parkey adds the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Jackson on first down. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jackson looking to throw on third. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're going to run this with a tight end. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson going to run. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run the toss now with Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. A quick pass to Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 31, Tua. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Tua over the middle, complete to Judy. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the draw, it's Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. Dancing to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack on 1st down, Tua, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jerry Jeudy from 13 yards out. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And a nice gain at 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson now. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Jackson. That pass caught. It's Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Pardon, it's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Throwing again on second down. Tua right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end fan. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Parkey with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. To throw again on second down. Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give to Gibson running right. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Gibson again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's brought down. 58 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Gibson. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Parkey with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry to try again after the sack. Jackson. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Finding room at midfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, they kind of